He's fresh off of beating Alabama. He's Ed Orgeron back here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Coach?
What do you say, Rich?
Well, you know what? I'm better for talking to you, Coach. I'll be very honest with you. I'm very honest with you. I just want to get some sort of sense from you a few days later what this win means for you in the program, Ed.
Huge for our football players. They have worked very hard to beat Alabama. Huge for the state of Louisiana. 8 years we had to hear it. And every time I went to a convenience store or a grocery store or got gas, Coach, you got to beat Alabama for us. So I just felt proud for the state of Louisiana and proud for our football players and all the players that have played here before.
And you come off the plane and there's the governor, John Bell Edwards, extending his hand. I mean, he went straight off the flow chart there, Coach, with him being there.
Well, LSU means a lot to the state of Louisiana. The governor is one of our biggest fans. So is his wife. They have a great family. We're close friends. And then the thousands of people waiting for us at the airport. We're much appreciative of that.
Yeah, we saw the video of Burrow going down the line through the chain link fence, and he is just obviously taken the opportunity that you afforded him a couple of years ago and run with it. When did he first appear on your radar screen, Coach?
Well, we were looking for a graduate transfer quarterback. Bill Bush, who was at Ohio State, knew that he was going to transfer, so we started in the right way, trying to get in touch with Joe when we could get in touch with him. We recruited him, brought him over here. It worked out. Thank God it did.
Yeah, it sure did. And what did you realize about him the first time you got him on a practice field?
Intelligence. First time I met with him at a football meeting. Joe was so smart. He's a coach's son, very intelligent. And then when he came on the practice field, we had a 16-110 run. He won every one. He was very competitive, kept his mouth shut, worked hard, and earned the respect of the team.
Ed Orgeron here on the Rich Eisen Show. And now so much being made of the offense that passing coordinator Joe Brady has brought in from I guess in a way, the New Orleans Saints. Was there any concern on your part about injecting that into the system?
Not at all. Not at all. I knew what we needed to do. I knew the players that we had. We had athletes. We had to put them in space. We had a quarterback. He and Steve Ensminger have put together a tremendous offense. And believe it or not, we're just getting started.
So when you said you knew what you had to do, walk me through that. What did you have to do based on what you were seeing from your program?
Score points. We need to get better on offense, be able to score points to beat the Alabamas, to beat the Georgias, to beat the Floridas. We had to go to a spread offense, put athletes in space, and give them the ball.
And let me talk to you about a couple things here. First things first. A couple times I'm sitting at home during that game, all right? And I'm thinking they got to take the air out of the ball. And then you got, Edwards-Helaire running it so well. It was so difficult to stop him. But your offense is no chill. I mean, you're snapping the ball with like 30 seconds left on the play clock, Coach. You're not sitting there thinking, let's take the air out of the ball a little bit here?
No, we got to score points. We know we got to score points in this league, especially when they have a quarterback like Tua and the receivers that they have that can strike, as we've seen, anywhere in the field. We're going to keep the pedal to the metal the whole game.
But, I mean, the pedal to the metal can also be snapped at like 5 seconds, right? I mean, you put that all together, and you're leaving like a minute left on the clock for someone like Tua, even if you do score.
But we also wanted room for us to score more points. It just wasn't that touchdown. We felt like we had to score more points, and that's what we want to do.
Well, you put up 46 in Tuscaloosa, which nobody's done since 1907. Ed Orgeron, LSU head coach here on the Rich Eisen Show. What about Joe Brady's future? So much is being discussed already, even though he's under contract for 2 more years. Where does that conversation stand?
Well, we all know Joe has a bright future. We're going to keep him here as long as we can. We're going to compete for him. We know other people are going to come after him. I've already talked to him. But right now, Joe Brady, he's in there. He doesn't have a phone. He's looking at Ole Miss's coverages and wanting to beat Ole Miss. That's the type of coach he is.
Well, in terms of moving on and keeping things going and I guess shutting out all the praise and the noise that does come with being number 1 overall off a big win, Nick Saban calls that rat poison. I'm wondering if you have a term for it, Coach.
I call it block out the noise. Turn off that tweeting machine and block out the noise. But the way we get to work is today is turnover Wednesday. We're going to focus in on our practice today, focus in on getting better from yesterday, focus in on the fundamentals. And I do believe we have great leadership and great coaching on our team to get the job done.
So wait a minute, because our last conversation that we had, Coach, you said that there was Tell the Truth Monday at LSU,
Right.
correct? Okay.
Right.
So now there's,
Right.
what is Wednesday? What is Wednesday called?
Today is Turnover Wednesday. Yesterday was Competition Tuesday.
Okay, so I thought it was Taco Tuesday. There's no taco. Oh, I guess it's down in Cajun country. So okay, so it's Tell the Truth Monday,
Competition Tuesday.
Competition Tuesday, and then Turnover
Wednesday.
What's Thursday?
No repeat Thursday.
Okay, and then
Focus Friday.
And then Saturday's game day.
Yep.
And Sunday is just chillax Sunday. What is Sunday?
Sunday's day off, so we don't name it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a day of rest. What was told?
right.
What truth was told Monday? Was there any Did you bye week tell the truth Monday this past Monday?
Yeah. Well, the truth was, it was a great team win, but we didn't play at LSU standard performance for 60 minutes, and we still have a ways to go to get to the team that we want to be.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I say this because I feel like we have a rapport, Coach, and you take this in the right way. It does seem though that it could have been Tell the Truth Saturday, based on some of the video we heard from your speech to the team.
Yeah. I wish that thing would have stayed in house, but you get emotional after a game like that.
Yeah, I know. So what emotions were flowing through you to say what we all heard you say?
Well, you just give fiery speeches, and sometimes you say things within the family. You expect them to stay inside the family, and I addressed that. That should have never get out. That was not meant to harm anybody, and that was not meant for the public. That was just meant for our football team.
Right. And did you speak to the young man who has, I guess to use your phrase, took to the tweeter machine to send something like that out?
Sure, and he made a mistake, and he understood it, and we move forward from it.
Okay. And let's be honest, though. I mean, Alabama kind of feels the same way about you, right? Wouldn't you say?
I really don't care.
That is a great answer. I'll be very, very honest with you. So there's a lot of conversation, too, about Burrow, and I do want to just put a pin in that to revisit in a couple minutes that we have left. And I want to focus on this kid from Baton Rouge that runs the football for you primarily, number 22, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. What an amazing performance this kid put on tape with the whole country watching, and also that's for the future, but for the moment for your program. What does it mean for you to have a kid from Baton Rouge do that? Walk me through your relationship with him, Coach.
It means a lot. I had a chance to recruit Clyde. I have a great relationship with him. Clyde has tremendous character and heart. He's a team leader. He's an unselfish player, but he's very driven in a lot of ways. I tell everybody when Clyde Edwards-Helaire walks in the room, he's 6'4", 270. That's the type of personality and mindset he has. I'm so happy for him and his family.
And do you tell the kids before the game? I mean, I talked to Brad Nessler, who called the game, and he gave me a little bit of a hint here. Do you talk to your kids about the next level, saying in a game like this, the scouts are going to be watching more than ever? I mean, we've had Mike Mayock, my colleague from the NFL Network, now with the Raiders. We had also last week from ESPN, Todd McShay. They're saying that's the first tape they put on when they're going to evaluate is this game, LSU, Alabama. Do you bring that? Yeah. Do you broach that subject with your players?
I think we talk to them individually. We may talk to them as a position coach, but as a head coach, I just talk to them about the team and what we have to do well. But I do know as a position coach, I would use that as a motivation.
Okay. And is it true that some of your players went up to recruits that were there for Alabama and told them after the game, why don't you check us out? Is that a true story? Did that happen?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I saw it on video, so I guess it's true.
Man, we're all just paying rent in your world right now. And then last thing for you on Burrow, the words, it's interesting. Your passing coordinator's name is Joe Brady, because that is a nickname a lot of people are using right now because of how cool and calm and collected your quarterback looks and distributing the football, knowing where it should go pre-snap and delivering it post-snap like Tom Brady. Do you think that is a fair or accurate comparison, Ed Orgeron?
From what I see on TV, he reminds me a lot of Tom. Now, I don't know him personally, but I know the winning that he has, and those are some big shoes to fill. But Joe is our Tom Brady. He does a great job for us. We believe in him.
Coach O, congrats on the big W. I'd love to chat with you just as often as we have during this season. So look for my phone call one more time.
Thank you, my friend. Go Tigers.
You got it. That's Ed Orgeron.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.